We're back here at the Phil Oil Flying V Arena for game number 2 of your Saturday doubleheader. It's a much anticipated one. It is a battle of contenders. The defending champion, DLSU Lady Spikers, going up against the Ateneo de Manila University Lady Eagles, still, of course, searching their first volleyball championship in the women's division. We are live, and it is exclusive here on Studio 23, courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports. I'm Boom Gonzalez, together with Mosey Ravenna. Hello and welcome to our broadcast. Mosey, a lot of people waiting for this game, not only because of the rivalry that they have, regardless of what sport, but because of the composition and the skill level of these two teams.
That's right. Good afternoon to all of you volleyball fans out there. And yes, this is a much-awaited Ateneo LaSalle game in siguro more than a lot of years. And we say that because of level of competition is quite at the same level at in this season.
At least Ateneo thinks that they have the team that then finally go for it all. But DLSU says, no way, you have to go through us as we are the defending champions. All right, let's talk about Ateneo. Very impressive so far, Mosey. 2-game winning streak. They beat UST in opening day.
That's right.
And then they had a little bit of a hiccup against UE in the first set, but nevertheless dominating in sets number 2 and 3.
Yes, it would be, I think, today an emotional game for the Lady Eagles because of that untoward incident yesterday, but we will touch on that later on. And tama ka on that UE game. Ateneo, really a slow start for this squad. 26-24. They were just able to recover at the latter stage of that set. Pero after that, it was all go for Ateneo. Look at the scores of UE only having 12 and 7 points. And Ateneo, not their usual numbers with 28 spikes only, but on the blocking department had 6. And yun, ang naging bonus sa kanila, yung service nila.
Yes.
On the other hand, UE naman having a terrible day on that service line. And
I love how you say
that game. Talaga ang daming service errors and pushing them to 31 errors.
Wow.
And Ateneo was able to do that. That's why they were able to win that, also win 3 sets.
Kaya ang laki ng disparity pag tinignan mo yung total points at 76 against UE's 43. In their first game, the much talked about rookie Elisa Valdez was the main focus. A lot of people have not seen her play in the off-season, so she was on the spotlight and she delivered for UST. But in the second game, it was the usual suspects for Ateneo, especially their captain, Phil Cainglet.
That is so right. Phil Cainglet, even on that first set, kept them afloat. That's why they still was able to take that one against UE. Phil Cainglet in that second game against UE had 20 big points.
Laki, no?
Oo. 16 of which came from spikes and 3 from service aces. So Phil Cainglet really giving out the numbers of that game against UE. Let's see if she's able to do that again. And we have seen Phil play consistently throughout this year. Let's see if she's able to take that today in a big game such as this game against LaSalle.
Well, she was impressive also in the off-season. Nakita natin, nagkaroon ng konting lakas ito si Phil Cainglet, dumagdag dun sa kanyang accuracy and of course a little bit of maturity coming into this year. She also had a chat with our very own Trishka Etcheverry. Let's listen to this interview.
I meet Phil Cainglet of the Ateneo. And every wins in the last 2 games. How did that figure out in today's game that you're facing the defending champions? Paano nakakatulong yung confidence?
I think it's great na may dalawa na kayong panalo. At namin. And it's important for us to gain confidence talaga.
Thank you very much, Phil. Good luck. Once again, that was Phil Cainglet of the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
Well, she will always be a marked woman here in any game that she plays, but nagkaroon nga ng dagdag na weapon itong Ateneo, and they're gonna need all of that against LaSalle today.
That is so right, Boom. And yun ang hinihintay lang naman talaga natin dun sa 4 na rookies ng Ateneo.
You're right.
Ay yung consistency nila in the game. And I think this year we're seeing that in how they play.
Okay, let's shift our attention to the defending champions. DLSU Lady Spikers coming off a victory against Adamson Lady Falcons. It was not as impressive as a lot of people thought. Their debut was much anticipated. They looked good. They played well in the first 2 sets, well enough to win the sets. Not impressively, but still good enough. And then, a disastrous third set. Mosey, what happened?
That's right. The Adamson squad taking that third set, and much to the astonished LaSalle crowd, it was really a set that LaSalle did not play at all. 13 points only for the LaSalle after winning 2 straight sets. LaSalle had a hard time in their floor defense in that game, and especially on reception. That's why si Esperanza had difficult time running after every second ball on that game.
Hindi na nga siya naglaro nung fourth set, naaalala mo, Mosey.
Talagang pasok-labas din. Coach Ramiro trying out their second setter, and because of floor defense, definitely. And as you can see, 4-6 spikes for DLSU. Adamson University producing 33 of their own. Halos pareho naman, but really, etong LaSalle,
errors.
Especially at the net boom, with their height, really such an advantage.
And again, a lot of expectations, obviously, from the DLSU Lady Spikers in defense of the defending champions. Marami rin bagong salta para sa kanila. So probably contributing to the number of errors. Okay, Abigail Maranyo, though, delivered, especially in that fourth set together with Cha Cruz, but Abigail Maranyo was the one that we chose as a player of that game, and she had a sit-down with our very own Tiff Atendido. Sorry, this is the numbers. Let's check out the numbers first of Abigail Maranyo, because she was crucial in that fourth set when they're trying to put away Adamson already, sila ni Cha Cruz.
That is so true, Boom. On her second year, Abigail Maranyo, 17 points on that game, 15 from spikes. And ito na nga, isa pa rin very steady player for Coach Ramil, even on her second year.
Yes.
And remember, also Esperanza on her second year. So this is relatively a young team for Coach Ramil DLSU. So expect a lot more learnings, but nakita naman natin ang power behind and just the height advantage in this tournament.
And she did it on both ways, defense and offense. So a lot of blocks for her and a lot of great kills for Abigail Maranyo to finally put away that pesky Adamson Lady Falcon squad. Now, let's give you that interview with Tiff Atendido. Here we go.
I'm here with Abigail Maranyo from the DLSU Lady Spikers. Hi, Abigail. Okay, so last Sunday's game against Adamson, although you guys won, Adamson snatched the third set. Ano yung nangyari doon?
Siguro yung pagiging complacent namin and nag-relax kami din sa third set because it's not so good. So yung after yung game, parang kailangan namin ma-overcome ulit yun sa training, ganyan. Tapos yung mga motivations given by the coaches and yung staff. So kailangan next game, ma-overcome namin yung mga complacent and relaxation na hindi naman kailangan during games.
So that was almost a week ago. So you had more time to prepare for this game against Ateneo. So ano yung pinocus niyo sa practice? Tsaka ano yung mga instructions ni Coach?
Focus namin yung blockings and service. Kasi siguro yung pinaniwala namin na strength yung team. So kailangan maging consistent yun and ma-polish lahat ng mga errors namin. Tapos yung study din namin sa game ng Ateneo, talagang pinag-aralan namin lahat ng rotation. So yung mga instruction ni Coach, every time na magbibigay siya instruction, kailangan focus kami doon. And wala yung mga out of focus mga times. Ganun.
Alright, thank you and good luck. That was Abigail Maranyo from DLSU Lady Spikers.